The story I'm going to be telling you is called Where the Wild Things Are, and it's by Frierson. Have you guys ever heard this story?
Yeah,
Have you seen
class.
it? You did?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, cool. Okay. So, Bria has not, so this will be a treat for you. Hopefully. Okay. So, I probably should have prepped this before, but I did not. Okay. So this is the story, if I can find it, of a little boy named Max. Okay. So Max was kind of a handful, like some of you. And so one day, just like BJ actually, exactly like BJ. So one day, he wore his wolf costume. Do you see his wolf costume? His very nice wolf costume. And he made mischief of one kind and another. You know what mischief is?
It means when you're making stuff go wrong.
Exactly. High five.
Okay, just like.
How rude. Okay. So basically, he was chasing around the dog, and he was jumping on the couch, and he was jumping on his bed, and he was running up and down the stairs, and eventually, his mama got tired of it. So she sent him off to bed without any dinner.
That's not rude. That's rude.
It is rude. It's very rude. So that night, in his room, a forest grew. And it grew. And it grew. Good job. Until there were vines coming off from the ceiling and the walls turned into the world all around him. And an ocean tumbled through, and with it came a private boat just for Max. So Max, it does say Max on it. It's Max's boat. So Max climbed into his boat, and he sailed through the day and night, in and out of weeks, and for almost a year, to where the wild things are. And when he reached the place where the wild things are, the creepy wild things, they roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes, and they showed their terrible claws. And Max said, "Be still." And he tamed them with a magic trick. You want to know what he did? He looked them all in their yellow eyes without blinking. Not even once. Yep, it was a staring contest. But it frightened them. They were scared. And they called him the wildest thing of all. And because of that, he became king. Yes, he did. And so now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. And they jumped and they sang and they danced and they ran all around all night. Until Max said, "Now stop." And then he sent all the wild things off to bed without any supper. Which again, is very rude. But then, Max was lonely. And he wanted to be where somebody loved him more than anything else in the world. Then, from far away across the world, he smelled something that smelled delicious. And so Max gave up being king of the wild things. "Oh no," cried... Take my book. "Oh no," cried the wild things. "We'll eat you up. Please stay." But Max said no. So he climbed in his private boat, and the wild things roared their terrible roars and stomped their terrible feet and showed their terrible claws. Come here. Come sit with me. But Max waved goodbye, and he sailed for over a year, in and out of weeks, and through the day, and into the night of his very own bedroom, where he found his supper waiting for him. And guess what? It was still hot. The end. Good story.
That was short.